Hello, my friends. How are you guys? I just messed up my live stream for the second consecutive week, and must be some sort of a rookie. What I didn't, I wanted to make sure to do the live stream horizontally, uh, but I had my thing on lock. So I don't know if you guys have ever done that, where you lock your phone so you can't rotate it. So I lock it because when I'm filming my shorts, excuse me here, I was all set up. And now I'm probably going to mess everybody else up. And I kept trying to go live, go live, go live. Hey, Temmie, I messed up my live stream again. I don't know if you noticed. You probably did. I had set it up to go horizontally because that way I won't get spam people. Like last time, there was a bunch of weird spam people because for some reason the vertical thing attracts like all of the bots and weird spam things. But I set to go live. I'm literally sitting here counting down the time. I would never be late. That's just not something I would do. And I went to go live, and it was like, rotate your phone, rotate your phone, rotate your phone. Hey, Ethel, I know, I'm explaining what happened. This is the second week in a row that I somehow messed it up, and now I understand what happened. I had my phone set to lock, so it can't rotate because I was doing, it helps me when I'm filming. It's just like a weird little thing when I open up my notes on my phone when I'm filming. But I didn't know what it was, and I kept trying to go, and I'm watching like, I'm trying to go live. Oh, hey. So sorry about that, silly. But I wanted to make sure to go live horizontally this time so that we wouldn't have those weirdos. Like last time, there's some strange people who are not native to the channel who are just saying all sorts of bad things. Anyway, hello, friends. I see we already have 9 people watching, which is awesome. Thanks everyone for coming through the live stream. Sorry for the confusion. I have this like arm. Hey. No hands. I have this arm thing that I attach to one of my tripods that helps me have like lights at different angles, and I'm trying to use the phone on that today. This little experiment. My eyes are really bothering me today. You guys ever get light sensitive eyes? I bought these pretty cool glasses. Check this out. Hold on 1 second. So I spent a lot of time in front of the computer editing, like so much. And hey, Amy, how you doing? I was explaining that I kind of messed up my live stream. Hey, Terry. I got these red lens glasses. I'm not going to wear them because they look very... Christy, how you doing, guys? Thanks so much for stopping by. Sorry for the confusion if anybody noticed. I was trying to go live horizontally and had my phone locked. My phone was on lock, and I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on. Anyway, my eyes have really been bothering me today for some reason. Some days, like, I just want to like squint. I put eye drops in. I got good sleep last night. I got these glasses, which are like the highest quality, like blue light blocking glasses. They're so high quality. I'm gonna let you guys wear them with me. Hold on, check this out. They're so high quality that you can't, it blocks out too much almost. So I ended up like not even using them really that much yet. But today I feel like I kind of need them. And like also I'm getting, what do you call it when you need to like hold something further away to read it? Is that nearsighted or farsighted? I have that now. In my old age. What's up, my friends? Thanks so much for stopping by. There's a few things I wanted to chat about. I definitely want to chat about the new Sister Wives episode, just because I'm actually on time this week. Remember, I gave this whole big sob story post, it was 2 weeks ago, I guess. I'm trying to get this thing at the right angle. It's kind of not really right. It's like too much, showing too much almost. So my buddy James over here in the corner there. Can you see that guy there? He's with me everywhere. And this is my grandma and grandpa. And they're in a band called the Bobolinks in the early of their career. My grandfather ended up being pretty famous. I've kind of mentioned this before. But if you're ever curious and you want to hear some big band era singers, Johnny Desmond is my grandpa. I always try to plug him. He's not with us on Earth anymore, but he is with me as an angel. And he's a beautiful dude. And his songs are amazing. He did Broadway. He did tons of albums. Beautiful singer. They called him the Wartime Sinatra, or the Creamer was one of his nicknames. He had a really, really smooth crooner voice. So, and they were he was with my grandmother and him were in a group called the Bobolinks. It was like a little group back in the old days, the olden days. But I always try to bring up my grandpa whenever I can, just to kind of keep his name out there. And hopefully when I get bigger, I can talk about him even more. And that's one thing that's a luck, a benefit of being like a performer or an artist, is that you have a tangible thing you leave behind for people that it's kind of like it's such a hard career, but that's like a really nice like added fringe benefit. So even you can always like I can always put on my grandpa's record and feel like he's like right there with me. Oh, you've been checking it out. Thanks, Ethel. Thank you. Yeah, he's so smooth, and he was such a beautiful guy. He passed away when I was pretty young, so like actually I think I want to say he passed away in 85 or 80, so around that time. So I was just starting to love acting at that time, but I hadn't quite made the full life commitment yet. I committed in 5th grade, 100%. In 5th grade, I made the commitment, and I haven't let go since. So glad to see you live. Yeah, thank you, Teresa. I really appreciate you stopping by. Seriously, it means a lot, especially to see people I haven't chatted with a lot, and to know it's like when the channel is growing and I'm seeing a big indicator of when things are going well or I'm having a good week is when I see new people commenting, because we always have our core group who I feel like we're like friends and family at this point almost, but then you see new people pop in. So my sister-in-law, my wife, and my little guy are out there playing, so you might hear some noise in the background. His Moonlight Serenade. Oh, I missed it. Wait, how do I do this again? Oh yeah. Yeah, he's the best. I had an amazing thing. I don't know if I may have talked about this once earlier in the year, but I don't listen to his music on YouTube because I have his music on my digitally, and I have records of his. So that's usually how I listen to it. But I logged. Oh geez, sorry. You could tell like the tone. I'm still relatively a new dad. My son is 19 months. So I guess I'm not new anymore, but you know, everything still is kind of new. Every phase, every stage is still like an original phase. And I just heard him cry in like a different shrieking, shrill tone. And at one time, you guys, some of you may have been on that live stream where I was like getting ready to do a painting live stream, and he fell outside and he scraped his face like bad on the pavement, and I could hear him crying. And I thought he was just like having a little fit. And then all of a sudden, like I realized, I was like, I gotta go. But it wasn't like that. Not like that today, thank God. But anyways, yeah, he's such a good boy. He is such an awesome boy. I'm really lucky, trying to make the most of the time. So as you guys know, I put that sob story message out a few weeks ago about a big change was happening, and a big change is still happening in my schedule. But you know, I started excuse me, I started my new job last week, which is, if you don't know, I'm understudying an off-Broadway play. So it's a straight play, no music. And as an understudy, it's only a 2-person play. So as an understudy, your job is basically to sit in the dressing room and wait and just be there to support. So you may never perform. I may never perform the show. It's only a 6-month contract. So there's a total chance, you know, a lot of people don't miss the show in 6 months. I've done that before. When I've been in shows, I've gone 7, 8. I think my record was like 9 months once. I never missed a show. That's 8 shows a week. And you have rehearsals, and it's a real challenging. It's very blue collar, I say. Theater, stage work is like blue collar. Again, if you don't know me and you're not familiar outside of the parodies, I'm an actor. I've been an actor since I was a kid. But in year 2000, I started professionally acting on Broadway, and I've done like 4 Broadway shows, some regional tours, and some regional theaters, some tours, a little tiny bit of movies. I always wanted to do more movies, more film, more TV, and I'm kind of praying that my YouTube channel will be a way to like redirect my career trajectory and get people to see me. Klieg lights involved. I don't know if I know what Klieg lights are. Is that a brand, or is that a type of light? I need some more info on that, Ethel. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's something. Klieg lights. It sounds to me like a brand name. And if I don't know for sure what type of lights they're using, but there'll be all sorts of lights. It's kind of a small theater. Off-Broadway theaters are usually pretty small, but give me some more info on that. Sorry for the wobble. I thought this would be kind of, because I was able to like turn the camera more, but it's very like, we're in space, we're floating together. But anyways, I could go on and on and on. But so I have this job now. I've been desperately needing a job, and because YouTube is going awesome. But as I've said to some of you guys, understand, like, say a video like, yeah, oh no, cool. I talk about it a little bit, but I guess I don't, you know, it's not always out there. If you haven't seen some of the live streams and stuff, a type of light. Oh, do you think that light would make them soar, or would make it better? No, I use these little LED lights though for my filming my shorts, and I just recently heard that LEDs are like really bad for your health. So that's great. I have this like random, like, I think I'm getting alopecia. This is like a streak of white hair, which I don't mind, but it doesn't look like bald, but My skin is like a little patch, it's like a weird patch. All sorts of stuff. I got. It's just funny. It's like when you get busy, then all of a sudden 15 other things. I have a slop sink drain in the basement that's pretty old, and it's leaking in 2 places suddenly today. So I'm waiting for the plumber to call. If he calls during the live stream, he'll have to leave a message. But it's just funny. It's just, oh, Murphy's Law and welcome to home ownership and all those cliches. It really is true. Just when you get something and then you're like, oh, I'm going to buy this one thing. That's the last thing I'm going to spend my money on for a while. And then all of a sudden something new comes in. Hopefully this isn't too expensive. It's not like gushing water, but it's like a slow leak from 2 different points. And I just noticed, like, you didn't notice it. And all of a sudden there's like a little like puddle. And you're like, where is this coming from? Anyways, guys, so we will get to talk about some Sister Wives stuff. And I just wanted to do a quick catch up. So my new job started last week, and it's going great. It's a really cool show. I'm really, really lucky to have a job. Really, sincerely. That's not like me being corny. I'm so lucky to have a job. It's always something. I'm so lucky to have a job. I'm glad to have a job. And so I get to just watch these talented actors and learn from them. And then when I get my chance, then I'll show them what I got. I'll show them I got the good stuff. Put me in, coach. You're always wanting to prove it. You know, I always want to prove I could do it. I've had so many chances on Broadway where I've been in the show, but also understudying. And, you know, you're always like, I swear I can do it. I swear I can do it. And I know I can, I believe. And then in this case, I don't even get to be in the show every day. So thank you. I feel it. I feel the blessing. I do. So anyhow, but I'm having a hard time keeping my train of thought. This is like, I don't know what mental things I have, but there's probably something in there, some little deficiencies. You have to have some deficiencies to have all these massively great other parts. And I know my creativity and my heart and my stuff is really, really big. I'm really, really good. So I think there's some things like, I started reading a new book the other day. It's mythology. It's, you guys know, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get the name wrong. Joseph Campbell. You guys probably know Joseph Campbell. He's like brilliant person who wrote all these books about mythology and stuff. It's called The Hero with a Thousand Faces. I only just started it, but I saw some documentary that said like every writer or actor needs to like understand this book, and it's like teaches you about character and writing characters and developing characters. So I'm like, I got to read this. This is the second time I've tried to start reading it, and I read 14 pages. It took me like an hour. My brain, I kept reading the sentences over and over again. It's hard. It's hard to understand. It's not your typical. It ain't Nancy Drew. So anyhow, with my new job, it's been going great, and I have not been called in every day. I've only been called in 3 days of the last, I think, 7 work days. So I've been having my schedule normal. Actually, I watched the Sister Wives yesterday, which is when I normally would watch it. And I filmed it yesterday evening, which is when I normally would film it. And I already started editing it last night, and it's going to be fun. The whole thing of Cody walking around with the realtor, it's like, it could have been a stand-up routine. I just went on and on. I played the realtor as myself, just like straight. I'm just like, okay, like, you want me to tell you my life story? You don't? Well, I'm going to do it anyway. Stupid. Hey, Monica, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. I really appreciate it. I'm going to talk a little Sister Wives. We're going to do a little thing. I just want to make one other specific comment. Oh my gosh, she was very excited this week. There's some things to say. And when he used the B word, I know everyone has feelings about that. I had to do it. I'm going to bleep it out, obviously. I don't really curse in my videos, but I had to do the moment and just like see what it felt like. But before I get to that, and then I will dive in on that, and then we can spend the time talking about that or anything else if you guys want to chat with anything. Hope everyone's doing okay. If you want to share anything, just please chime in the comments. But so you guys know that I posted I don't know if everyone will see, but the community section is a place where you can make like text posts on your page. And I posted I post something there every few days, usually, just another way to keep engagement up with the channel. And I posted a thank you because I had a lot of really generous people this week. I had an awesome person upgrade their Patreon membership. I had 3 people buy me a coffee tip this week. 2 of them were $50. Like, that's a lot. That's a huge, generous tip. And then the 3rd one was good. And then I got a new channel member. It's just like, it was like, I don't know how to say this. Like, if I get 1,000 views, I'll get like $15. That's how YouTube pays. You don't get a lot of money for views. And that's even with like people seeing you see the advertisements on my channel now, so 1,000 views roughly gets you like $12 to $15, which is, you'd think 1,000 views is an awesome achievement, but it's not doing much. So getting these other little, this is not, I'm not asking for anything, just to be clear. I'm making a point. There's a specific point to this. I don't want you guys to think that I'm like, so you guys can help me, because I already do that too much. I know, I'm self-aware. I need to chill. I'm sorry. You guys have been so cool. I've had so many generous people, and yesterday and the day before were like insane good days. Like I was like, I'm actually like making like good money today. But and now I'm gonna get paid for my new job. Victoria! Oh, Victoria, my eyes are bothering me today. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Yay, I'm here. Good to see you, Victoria. Victoria, Mona wanted to send her love to the chat. She's been going through some stuff, and she wanted to send her love to everybody and her snark to everybody. She's doing okay. They're about to get a deep freeze in Texas, and she's got a bunch of stuff going on, so she's not going to be around. But she is with us, and I told her that you guys are asking about her, and she wanted to send her love to you guys. So just to finish my point, and hi Renee. Hello, Renee. Thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys, everyone. We've got 13 people watching right now and joining and being in the party and being in the group. We're going to talk some sister wives in 1 minute. I just have to get this one thing out. This is like my little thing I have to get off my chest. So yesterday I posted a community post thanking everyone and just saying how I told my wife, and she couldn't believe it. It was like we were actually like, oh my gosh, people are so generous. It's been awesome. And then I had to say, because it's almost like advertising, it's like commercials. It's annoying. You don't want to hear it. I'm like, just so you know, there's links on my page. If you want to do this, if you want to do this, if you need that, there's a way to support me. Thank you all. But if you don't have that money, just watching the video and commenting means a lot to me. And I said that very clearly. You can check my post from the other day. And not to rag on the person who commented, your eyes are wrecked. Oh my gosh. I know. I was a little worried, honestly, too. But so I reached out, and she's hanging in. It's been like, I guess it's just been hectic. They're gonna get a deep freeze and other stuff. I don't know everything, but she's definitely thinking about us. So anyways, I'm not ragging on the person's comment. It's not about a personal thing. It's just that I noticed someone took offense to my comment, and I'm really sensitive, and that upset me. And they said they're no longer gonna watch my channel, and so I told them, I'm not expecting anybody to donate money. In fact, I'm floored when someone donates the money. That's the point. I'm floored that someone would be willing to do that, because it's like an extra thing. I'm getting views and subscribers, and I'm really happy, and I'm getting some ad revenue. So if somebody does something extra, it's like, oh my God, this is insane. And the person was upset, and they were like, I don't have money to pay for your channel, and now everyone asks you to pay. And hey, Janet. I know this one's gonna be good. I'm excited. I'm already working on it. Yeah. Thank you, Janet. I know, Ethel. I feel bad. I really do, because I don't want to upset anybody at all. That's how I feel, Amy. I agree. I am self-aware. Sometimes I think maybe I push it a little too much. But when people give, I have to thank. I want to thank. It's not like, and then, like I said to you, Amy, the other day, like in thanking you, it kind of brings awareness. And in thanking you the other day, Amy, thank you so much for being a supporter on Patreon. Not, a lot of you guys have been supporting me in different ways. It's not, but like I had to thank you. And then as a result of that thank you, 2 other people, or 3 other people, Margot. Yeah, thank you. I really feel that from everybody. Thank you so much, Margot. But it was just a disappointment, and it bummed me out. I take these things like, and it seems like I might have upset that person too in some way, and I'm sensitive to that. Like, maybe you're thinking, oh, geez, now every YouTuber is going to ask me for money. Like it could be upsetting to them too. So I just had to vent that out, my little therapy. But I had to reread my own post just to make sure I wasn't like pressure. It's not pressure. I don't mean it to be pressure. And if it's coming across as pressure, you can politely say, hey, actually, no, don't. I'll be self-aware. All right, guys, enough about that. Now let's get into the sister wives. No, I'm kidding. But these things were like not that cheap. I used like a Christmas gift money, and I can't see anything. I could barely see anything. But if I need to just veg out, they really help. So please, guys, this is an episode of Sister Wives. Mary, people see things differently. Yeah, I definitely, if anything, I'll feel bad if anybody feels pressured. So I have to like clarify. I'm very grateful to get the comment. You should see the smile on my face when I'm reading comments and replying. And it takes longer and longer time. Like, how lucky am I? I sit there and I'm like, oh, nice smile. I'm really like experiencing, you guys are succeeding in making me feel good. And everyone thanks me that I'm making people feel good. Sometimes I don't even believe it. I'm like, is that really possible? Am I really making people laugh? And I don't know what that is about me. I'm like, am I really making people laugh? And someone's comment, I forget who, but someone said ROFL, like rolling on the floor laughing. Hey, Driftless, what's going on? Hey, you guys. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I messed up my live stream before. Second time I did that recently, where I tried to start. I set up the live ahead of time, so the link was there. People are gonna go visit my link, and they're gonna be like, "There's nothing here," and that's annoying. I hate doing that kind of stuff. But anyway, you guys are giving me a lot of joy, and I appreciate it. I know everybody's kind of different. Everybody's different, and I don't expect that anybody would do it, and I feel bad to that person that they were kind of bugged. But I said, like you said, they're lost. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, it's a community, right? It is. It does feel kind of like a community. It's so funny. I started saying that, and I'm like, the community. It really is a thing. I know. I need to. I've never been good at ignoring people's comments. I know I should. After how many years? I've been professional for 25 years, almost 24 and a half years. It's on them, not you. I know. That's one thing I have to do, especially if when I get bigger. I know that people are going to come for you. It just happens. People just, for some reason. So we'll just have to take it one at a time. I'm getting good at it, but that one, it wasn't like made me cry or anything, and I didn't lose sleep over it. But it was right at the end of the day. It was the last comment I was checking before I went to bed, and I was like, oh man. But anyway, so I hope they stay. Hopefully they'll read my comment. I wasn't mean or anything. I just said, please reread my post. I'm not pressuring anybody. Come back. Hopefully they come back and enjoy the videos, because I see that they've been a subscriber for a little while. So, okie dokie. So I didn't get called to rehearsal, and I don't know when my next day is. I might not be called until. It depends on when I get called in, when I can finish this new parody, but I really like the new one. So Cody walking around the property, talking to the realtor, telling him about swimming in a freaking big giant puddle of animal crap. I want you guys to know that when I was young, I was way more foul. I was way more foul, toilet humor and stuff. I just really don't like it anymore. My family kind of teases me like, what happened? Whoa, why are you so like prissy now? It's just weird. Like, I don't like certain words that I curse. But there are certain words like toilet humor things, like, I'm going to say it. I have a weird hang up about the word poop. I hate that word, but I have to get comfortable with it because I say it in this play. It's this new play I'm doing. The character says it like 5 times in a row in this one scene. And I don't, that's the only criticism I have. I feel like people find that to be very funny, those words. And I don't know what it is about that particular word. There's too many circles in it. That's what it is. It's too ooey. That's gonna be good. He was so unhinged. Yeah. So I hate that word, and I like to try to stay away from that realm of humor. Like, I don't feel like I need to do that stuff, but pun intended, pun not intended. No pun intended, but we'll allow it. When he's talking about swimming in the animal waste lake, like, and showing the flashbacks of all the kids diving into that lake. I didn't see that episode. As you guys, reminder, if you don't know, I've only watched up to season 6 and then season 19. So, like, that, I can't wait to get to that. I'm going to parody the crap out of that episode. Oh boy, too many stupid puns. Uh-oh, we're really going there. We're really cheesy now. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Monica. Dude, Janelle the Punisher, guys, it did terrible. It did terrible. It wasn't one of my best. I'll be the first to call it out. It wasn't my best. But I thought the Janelle the Punisher one might get a little bit more because it was kind of short, just kind of like a easy. The lake. What the heck? How could you? Don't drink it. Don't drink it. Don't drink the water. Again, when I get to that official episode, and I don't know what season that is. It's. I have a ways to go because now my hands are full, guys. I have so much to do. I'm bummed that I've really come to an almost screeching halt on the Fifth Wife, my feature film. But I'm still keeping up my twice a week posting and my live stream. So I'm gonna get it done. That's the prairie dog one. Amy, is that the prairie dog one? Because people kept suggesting you got to do the prairie dog thing. Oh my gosh, the drain. Really, I don't know this about the lot is a disaster. I just saw something online. Did they sell for like 1.6 million? Is that right? Anybody correct me if true or not? Okay, that's the episode. I've heard a lot about that episode. So I need that. I can't wait to watch that one. I don't know what season it is. I'll get to it. I'm not going to skip anything. But I saw something. This might not be correct, but is it possible they sold all of that property for 1.6? Now, I'm from New York and in Long Island, and like real estate is so expensive. That didn't even sound like a lot to me for how big it was, for how big it is. So I was like, did I miss something? Maybe that's not correct. Maybe that was just the vision of what everyone got. But anyway, that whole thing, I really like had fun doing that one. I got to tell you, I really enjoyed that bit. I did just like, I can't wait to share that one with you guys. I don't know what I'm probably gonna. I can't stick to a routine. I used to do my posts on Tuesdays, and that was going really great. But now with the job, my schedule's off, so I was like, I'm gonna do Sundays. I'm gonna do Sundays. But now, I might potentially post this new one sooner than that. I don't think it's sold. They're just saying that that's what the value on Zillow. Oh, okay, interesting. Sorry, my big thumb's like. Interesting. There's all sorts of restrictions for building there. The prairie dog plague. Oh, poor prairie dogs. Who'd have known that they'd be mixed up with all this? They're so cute. It was always, oh geez, this thing is wobbling too. Not my best live stream, you guys. I apologize. Or maybe it is my best. It was always a huge, sorry, con on the wives. I had so much fun with this episode. Yay, Law! Local art is in the house. Thanks for not missing. A pipeline runs through it. Do you do stand-up? I've always wanted to be a pure comedian, Teresa, but Darren Knight. I don't know if I know him. I don't know. See, I've never done official stand-up before, but I do characters, as you guys know. But before I started doing Sister Wives, I have a whole bunch of characters I've done. If you check my channel, I do James the Handyman, Giebel, and many others. I've been making up characters for even since I was in college, a long time. And I tried doing some sort of like live comedy shows with them as I did improv, but it wasn't really called stand-up, and it was hard to get an audience, and I never did official stand-up. But lately, I have been feeling they're gonna treat the soil right. Oh my gosh, it's really that bad? I had no idea. Wait, Southern Mama. That's the guy. Okay. Let me see. What was his name? Darren Knight. I will definitely try to check him out. Thank you. I think there's some stand-up in my future. I pray. I think oddly these Sister Wives videos are unlocking that part of me, and I was just kind of good. I was kind of leading towards that lately. So I used to script. Sorry, I used to script my Is there like a weird sort of like haze on the top of the thing, or is that just? I don't know. Speaking of comedians, Charlie Bergens. Oh, I don't know that either. Oh, it's not zoned for residential? Oh my gosh, this is so odd. But I used to script all of my parodies. Barons. Oh, Barons, I've heard of him. That name sounds familiar to me. Barons. Charlie Barons. I gotta check these people. Darren Knight, Charlie Barons. I gotta remember that, and check them out later if I think of it. Thank you. I've always wanted to be a comedian. And then like when you're an actor, I don't know. I think I'm getting better. I think I am getting better. And I think I could do, sometimes I daydream like, I wonder if I could do like a live stage show of my Sister Wives stuff. Because there's a huge audience. Even to do it like, say, like what I'm doing now is an off-Broadway show. Maybe like an off-Broadway Sister Wives parody show. I even thought maybe The Fifth Wife, Cheesehead. Wait, does that mean you're from Wisconsin? I missed something, I think. That must be a Charlie Barons joke. Okay. Oh, okay. I went to Appleton once on tour. I really liked it. It was freezing cold. I love the cold. We were in Appleton for, I did High School Musical national tour, and we went to like almost every state. Yeah, thank you. I feel that. So I used to script all my parodies almost like religiously. Like I would take my notes, and then that would be part of my process. I would sit down at the computer and type them up, and then I would have my lines. And I think those were good. And actually, I think it made me a better writer. And sometimes I think I need to do both. I don't dislike the Packers. I don't. But I've always kind of liked the Bears a little. But I know how that rivalry is, though, so I get it. That's how I feel towards the Eagles. Let's go Big Blue. I'm a Giants fan. It's a sad time to be a Giants fan right now. But my point is, in saying this, is that now that I released myself of scripting them, and now I just use my notes and improvise them directly. And I'm getting to a point now, like, for example, yesterday when I filmed, The two bits, well, the three really long bits of this week's one are, um, I'm trying to read one with you guys. You can't rezone it. What's it gonna do? What are they gonna do to it then? What can they do on it? Yeah, I was trying. So Victoria, I was thinking how it could be really, really special. And like tourists come to New York and they're not all like woke Broadway New York theater people. Like a lot of them are traditional Americans who just want to see something that appeals to them. I mean, I love Broadway. I love all the progressive stuff, but sometimes I think Broadway has gotten too progressive, and it's kind of like, it sort of leaves out the average person who just wants to come and laugh and just be entertained. I mean, entertainment doesn't. I believe all entertainment should have some sort of a message to it, even if it's like, be inspired or be happy or like something. But anyway, it's kind of digress right there. But anyway, so the three big things in this episode, to get back to the show, where I feel like I almost did them like stand-up routines. I just kept going. I didn't even look at my notes. Where like the Cody thing, walking around the property. Hey, you mind if I tell you about my whole life story? And then like all the things he went through about the polygamy and the wives, and he's been monogamous, and then the little duty lake over there that we used to swim in, and the duties, and then the funniest thing is so stupid. He was like, "Oh yeah, I've still never been to Europe. I'm such a loser for that. I've traveled everywhere in the States and the islands and Canada, but I've never and Mexico, but I've never been over in Europe. I don't really like flying, but it's gonna happen. We're gonna probably come over to France at some point this year for the in-laws. Sorry, I'm trying to. I should be wearing my glasses for this. Jack's called man, they can't afford to remove it. I can't believe there's an illness. This is big info to me, guys. Thank you for the info. This is why I need you guys. Like, I didn't even know that. How could they not mention it this season? You would think they'd be mentioning it. I don't see. I mean, if it's widely known, it's not like it's a secret. Why wouldn't they be talking about it? That's so funny that they all swam in that, and then there's like an actual. Wow, it's not really funny, actually, is it? It's not funny. Thank you. This new one. So there are three big sections where the Cody thing, which I've talked ad nauseum, and then the which sister has the most fan? I definitely would say Janelle. That's what I would just drop it right there, because Christine but Christine is a little more polarizing, I think. Hey, Susan. Aw, thank you for laughing. I'm so grateful to make people laugh. It's the best thing in the world. Literally, there's nothing I want more than to be able to make people laugh, and I think I'm succeeding at it from time to time now, and I'm so glad. You should, like I said, you guys should see me. I read the comments, and I want to reply to everybody and try to like, just like make everybody know that I'm seeing them, and I'm pretty good with names. So like when I see a name pop up a few times, like I usually remember it. Yeah, Janelle. I mean, they said the pond was like, I went and found a picture on it for the new parody. I found a picture of that, like, but it's dried up now. Now it's like the dried up. Yeah, I personally, not that it's not about what personally how I feel. I don't know what you guys feel. Who's your favorite? I mean, I feel like everyone's gonna say least favorite is Robin probably, but I like everybody. I said that last week. I like everybody. I even like parts of Cody. I like parts of Robin. I'm not gonna deny that. I do. But again, I've only seen up to season 6, and then I've seen the new season. I think I'm a good judge of character too, but I think I've missed a lot, so I'm not going to go into that again this week. Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, people are done with certain characters. The 5 o'clock shadow. For me, I don't grow a lot of stubble. It's like a 2 o'clock shadow. But I want to talk about everything, but the Janelle talking about her flower farm made me die. Something about that made me die so much that I had to. My new bonus short, hopefully this one will do better than Janelle the Punisher, was and then oh man, the thing is, I'm calling Janelle the Punisher. The Janelle the Punisher short failed, but it's still got like 380 views in a day. Think about that. I'm like disappointed. I'm not really disappointed because it's a bonus shorts. I don't expect a lot from them. Wow, I really do need my glasses. Yeah, I could. It's the first thing I noticed with her is that line. I couldn't. I did it once in a while ago, and then I stopped, and then I started doing it again, and everybody comments on that line. It's funny. I'm glad that like I'm gonna freaking rot for these things I'm doing. I feel because even though that you guys support me, and I know I'm doing it with a good intentions, I'm still in some way making fun of people, and like I don't know. What was I saying? But but anyway, I used to be like get 10, 15 views in a day. I've talked about this many times. I used to get 10, 15 views in a day. Yeah, yeah. So just to be clear, when I post my full parodies, now I get usually around 11 to 1200 in a day, and that's average. 11 to 1200 views in a day, which is average now. And average is good. It's I'm steady at that. And so that shows like I've showed you guys before, usually like the ranking of like top video for 20. It shows you your video's performance in the last month. And so Janelle the Punisher was in dead last place and just edged out one of my vlogs. So literally it's not bad. It's not bad at all. In fact, everybody who watched it gave me some good love for it. It didn't like get dissed by anybody, but it's just like a relative thing. Now my expectations. Well, it's getting a little dark in here. I didn't want to put the light on because it's so bright today. I was trying to protect my eyes, but I can't. Got to show some respect. Got to respect your audience. Let's see if I can turn this down. There you go. I have these little cube lights. I'll show you really quick. I've shown them a couple times. Pretty cool. I can do all different colors. Thank you. So I'm pasty. No, it's Jeff the Ghost here. So you can change the hue. These things are awesome. Actually, I have 3 of them now. Like every time I get a new one, it's like an investment. You can go up. Wait. Oh, you don't have to. You're doing so much just by watching them is good. I can't change this. What's wrong with it? Huh. Really? I didn't realize the new one I got doesn't change colors. I had no idea. I have 3. 2 of them change colors, and I guess this one is just white or like yellow white. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm just rambling now. I'm really ADD at this point. It's not because I'm ADD by nature. It's because I'm reading the comments and responding, and that's the best part. So please keep the comments. It's more important that we chat. So it's the Janelle talking about the flowers, and then it was Mary with the dog, because 2 weeks ago, if you guys recall, Mary had her like housewarming party for her bed and breakfast, I think, or 3 weeks ago or something, and she had made a point. She made a point of having people bring dogs that she could like pet, but she said, I will never own a dog. I don't want to own a dog, or something like that. And now this week she's like, I have a dog. And I just, something about that was really comedic to me, that like, I like to think that she doesn't know what the hell to do with the dog. And the dog's like, she's asking her, dog, should I date a guy who's 48 years old? And the dog's like, rrr, rrr, rrr. So I went a little off on that one. And her stupid laughing. Oh my gosh. I used to think Mary was my favorite, and I still like her for what she is. And I know she's going through not her best time, but there's something about her like flip-flopping and her indecision and her like, I hate to say this, like inability to like stand firm. And it's just a little bit annoying with her laughing, but I still find her, she's getting funnier though. That's the good thing, is she's becoming funnier, because she used to be not very funny to do. But with her, like, so I was just, before I started the live, I downloaded 3 different sound effects I have this website I get all different sound effects for, and I downloaded a dog barking, and it's a Saint Bernard barking, a Chihuahua growling, and some other dog like whimpering and whining, and I'm going to use those as like it's an off scene. I'm not going to show a dog, but sorry, I missed something. Yeah, she's very nervous, totally, and we all have been there. She's so indecisive. In the earlier seasons too. Yeah, exactly. Law. That's what I was about to say. Took the words out of my mouth. Just choose, girl. And then even with where I'm at in season 6. Yeah. Where I'm at in season 6, I haven't watched the season 6 in a couple weeks, or in a week or so. Is that she still, I think it's 3 seasons, she hadn't made a decision whether she wanted to use Robin as a surrogate or not. Which I'm not making light of that decision. It's very big for many, many times, many reasons. Yeah, it's a trauma response. Yeah, it is. And she seems happy. I think she is getting happier too. But anyway, she was just making me laugh. So between Janelle with the flower, she's like, I'll give you a little taste of the Janelle. I do too. I agree, Victoria. I almost called you Vicky. Wow. Getting personal here. Oh boy. I don't. Do you ever go like to call someone by like a nickname? Like, I'm John Jeffrey and I go by Jeff. So some people, be like, hey, Jeffy. And I'm like, no, I don't go by JJ. No, I'm kidding. That never happened. I know the wet bar. I had to do the wet bar again this week too, just a little bit, because they did it. I have beaten the wet bar to death, or I thought, but then it keeps coming back. So that thing makes me laugh so much. Like, she probably doesn't even, like, my joke about that is like, she doesn't even know what to do with the wet bar. So it's like, what is it? It's wet. It's wet. I don't know. I have a lemonade over there, I think. Oh, I didn't. I kind of did, but I didn't. I thought about it with the twin desks. I love that. That was funny to me and kind of awesome. I love that setup for them. But I was like, I thought about it for a minute. There wasn't really that much comedy in that scene. So it wasn't that funny to me, at least. The funny part was that they were going to go drive through Donner Pass in the snow. And so I did put that. The wet bar completes her. It totally does. That's basically her life. The wet bar won't hug you at night, Mary. Oh my gosh, yeah. That would have been so strange. Yeah, that would have been, yeah. Even for like a regular people as a dry bar. Actually, I walked by a place in the city. It's called, I think a dry bar is a slang for a place where, I would say women. I think it's mostly for women, but I guess men. Women go to get their hair blown out. Had like a professional like hair blow place. I saw a place called Dry Bar. It might have just been the name of the store, but I don't know if that's like a. But I did see something called Dry Bar. It's like there was like a bunch of like, it was like a salon, but basically just to go get your hair blown out. So there you go. Anyways, I'm lost my train of thought again. No sink. Booze, no sink is a dry bar. Oh, I get it. So anyway, I had fun with this episode though. I really did. I really had fun doing acting it out. And I have a new Emerald member for my Patreon, thanks to Amy Soule. So I re-recorded my Patreon thank you song. So now I have 3 Emerald members, which is so freaking awesome. I got Linda, Mona, and Amy in the Emerald tier. And you guys remember Mona had purchased memberships for people on Christmas, and that was very cool. I mean, it was insane, the generosity. I was like, I felt like almost bad. It was so great and so kind. And then so some of those have expired, which is fine because it was a one-time thing. So a couple people have re-upped after that, which I thought was very sweet, because it's like you didn't choose to be a member, but then you like decided to keep it up. So thank you to I think Temi and Boho re-upped. I know. So what do we think's gonna come? What do we think's gonna happen? Or maybe you guys know. Okay, here's the first question. Here's a question for you guys. Simple question, maybe. Is there going to be another season, a new season after this? Do you think season 20? Does anybody know? I'm wondering if there's going to be an episode that straddles the Garrison's passing last year. I'm hoping not. If that's the case, if that happens, I'm just going to skip that week because I don't want to go anywhere near that. I know Mona's insanely sweet with all that. I was teasing her a little bit, like, do you have an oil well on your property? And she says, no, just turkey buzzards, which I thought was very funny. You heard it had been canned? Sorry with this wiggling. That's real. I'm not going to do this again with the arm. The only reason I use this like wobbly arm is because I can get myself closer to the camera. Otherwise, the camera's going to be further away. Sorry, I'm missing this. Wow, that is annoying. Wow, you guys are putting up with me. They said it. Some people were filming. Don't remember who though. Okay. Oh, Mary, seen filming for 2, so we can get some more nervous laughter. All right, I can bank on that. You think I put my kid through college on season 20? Who knows? I really do hope it keeps going on. Selfishly, not just selfishly, no, because you guys are enjoying it too. Because the channel has been growing a lot faster with the new season, but more so in the beginning of the season. Like I think I had one episode, I got like 125 subscribers on one episode. Now, like this last week's one, what was the last one? The tree and the lap dance got like 26 subscribers that day. That was pretty awesome. So, sorry. I hope there are spin-offs. I'm praying for a Tony and McKelty spin-off. I'm praying. If not, I'm gonna have to make it up. A train wreck. They'll film as long as it's making money. Totally. I totally agree with that. I'm still doing retro Driftless, and I'm doing so. I'm only up to season 6, so I'm gonna continue going chronologically. We actually just got Hulu, and Hulu is I think has all the seasons, so I'm gonna keep doing it. They'll film forever. Wait. Yeah, that's the problem with shows like this. Like, we want to watch, but like maybe they should make it a half-hour show. If you don't have new content, you don't need to recycle. It's sort of like I watched Curse of Oak Island. I haven't been watching it this season, but that's one of the shows I used to parody, and I did a lot of parodies for that. But the whole show is flashbacks, and people get really tired of that. And you know, just reference. They could just reference it. You know, if you're curious about this, go back to season 6, episode whatever. So I just did. Simultaneously, I'm doing the retro ones too, but I just haven't posted that many because I'm working on the new ones. But as soon as the new season's over, I'll be back to posting retro ones every week and they're still new. Like it's a mouthful, but they're new episodes for me and they're new parodies. So I just did I filmed the one where actually I have 2 in the can that I filmed already, so that when I get really busy, I'll have those. One of them is the caramels. If you guys are real diehards, you'll know. Season 6, where Cody gets the wives to make him caramels, and then Robin and Mary cheat. So ridiculous. Oh, I feel him. That's my History Channel. It's my favorite, probably one of my favorite channels. Tell him he is not alone. Ethel, I really do think it could happen. I feel like she's very loyal. I don't know if she'll do it, but I see it in her eyes that she's not as happy, and I'm really. They're reusing all the wedding stuff. Yeah, because didn't they do a Christine and David's wedding like thing special? That's something I need to know about. Get rid of a lot of footage. Yeah. Yes, I think so too. The caramels. I'm so upset. I'm upset. He says that this week. And I'm tired. Yeah. Oh, geez, I wonder about that with the Robin with the money. Yeah, give me the thumbs up. Thank you, Monica. Appreciate that. The caramels episode was funny, and I filmed that one. It's going to be good. A 2-hour special. Oh, I see. Okay. And then the one after that I filmed was the beer and Skittles. was Robin's Purity. It's Robin's Purity. That one was pretty fun to do, where she demonstrates to the kids how she gave her purity away, and she like drops the heart on the floor, and the kids are all like, like they don't care for anything. But so I did that one. That one's gonna be pretty funny too, and so we're gonna keep this train rolling. But I think as my new job goes along, it will get a little harder. I've been lucky that I haven't had, but then the other thing is, once the show opens, I'll have some of my days free, so I'm gonna make it work. We actually got through. I thought this was gonna be like one of the hardest weeks to keep my thing going, and we're going okay. Only thing I'm sad about it is I've only spent maybe like an hour this week working on the 5th wife, and that bums me out because I was hoping it would have been done by now. The purity speech, when she drops the heart on the floor. And the other thing was Cody mentioning his purity, losing his purity. That thing kind of took me by surprise. I mean, hey, if you take these people at face value, I like to take them at face value, because it's like I can't know if they're lying or not, because maybe they're lying, but maybe just lying to themselves and they don't even know it. So I like to just say, they're not lying. And then in that case, they're just ridiculous and it's funny. Yeah, exactly. Any new characters? Sorry. Yeah, I would love to. I did Maddie briefly when she did that ridiculous dance in the Baby Sprinkle. I think it was the Baby Sprinkle one. And if she's in it, I'll do her more. I'll do any of the grown-up kids if they're in funny moments now. But obviously, I made a specific choice to never do the kids when they were younger. And so we'll see. But what else can I say, guys? I think I'm probably going to wind it up pretty soon. But I'm really happy that I've had almost 20 people the entire time. I mean, that's really cool. It's enjoyable hanging out with you guys. Anything else? Anything else on anybody's mind? Or anything, any other questions or thoughts? Yeah. Oh, that would be good, Amy. That actually would be kind of a funny thing. Hello. You have questions, Amy? Let me know. Give me some questions. Hi, my name is Shelly, and I'm the woman who stole Cody Brown's purity. Maybe she could have a I was gonna do Christine Brown as president, bonus parody. I tried to start it because I felt like, I don't know if she said it or if it was just suggested that her drawings were so good and this and that, that she was like, I should be president. And then she like drifts off into a daydream. And then I tried to improvise Christine as president and it just fell flat. So I'm not doing it, but maybe another day. But I could see her being president. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, I'm here for questions. If anybody has any questions, I would love to answer them. And if not, I'll sign off soon. But either way, I'm happy with it. Yeah, I in the very, very beginning, Law, when I was like observing the Reddit group of the fans, and I started like asking like, which parodies should I do? I'm gonna do one, and people were really nice and they gave me a lot of suggestions. And then some people were like, don't do the children, they didn't ask to be involved. They were like, people were like, upset before I had even done anything, and I was like, I'm not gonna do the children, and I stuck to that. The only thing I've ever done, I think, was their voices off screen. I'll make like little like stupid little voices off screen, or I did the Madison that one. I think that's it actually. I have a question for you guys, actually. I don't want to go too much longer because it's getting to the dark times here. I'm going to make a fire for the family, and I'm like a fire of hog. Like, I have to be the one to make the fire. I have to go down and do it. It's a typical man thing, right? Let me do it. No one can do it but me. But my little guy is like, he's like my assistant. Uh-oh. What did I do? Hold on a second. I lost my train of thought. Anyhow, so people get so offended. It's funny with the Reddit. I had to stop posting. Actually, I have my own Reddit page. It has 131 followers. I just repost my parodies in there in case anybody wants, because you can't even share them on Reddit because it's considered self-promotion. God forbid you self-promote. God forbid. Probably because there's so many annoying people who do it. But we did get some snow, Ethel. First of all, we got some snow. We got about 4 inches overnight, Sunday night into Monday, and it's very cold here in New York. Probably everyone's cold. A lot of people have gotten snow. How much snow has everybody gotten? I was hoping we would get more snow. Driftless, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Who is that? Babs Bunny. Hey, Babs Bunny. I like that name. That's cute. How you doing? My little guy, Victoria, I was calling Veronica. Victoria, he's awesome. He is absolutely amazing. He's the best. Since we have in-laws, and they went to do something the other day, and it was just a daddy and little guy day. We hung out together all day. It was awesome. -23. Wait, Celsius. I always get confused. I have this like brain thing. Is Celsius? Wait. America is Fahrenheit, right? It's not that I'm dumb. I have a thing where if I don't like lock something in the first time I've learned it, I can never understand. I can never remember. And I've tried so many times with Fahrenheit and Celsius. You would think -17. You're talking about American temperatures? Holy moly, that's insane. We had -4. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Wisconsin. Totally. It's that cold. Breathing hurts a little. Oh no. Well, cover up do a face mask. Freezing. Thanks from Animaniacs. Oh yeah, Animaniacs was wild. That was a wild cartoon. Pensacola. Oh, you got snow in Florida? Oh my gosh, that's good to know. Barb. Hey Barb. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, Babs Bunny. You're bringing me back. I used to watch that a little bit. Yeah, he's doing awesome, Victoria. Seriously, thank you so much. Amy, you said you had questions. I missed them. All right. Hit me up with your questions anytime. And thank you so much, Amy. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I'll go off in just a couple minutes. I'm still here for a minute. I want to make sure I got everything here. I can't believe you did get snow in Pensacola. I know Mona was preparing for a deep freeze, like her pipes were going to explode in Texas. Victoria, I'm sorry about the eyes, by the way. I know I kind of like grazed right past that. Are they changing, or are they just that's how they are, and you're just like, this is normal Fahrenheit? Okay. I don't know why I can't remember, because my families, some of the in-laws are in France, and they're always taking the temperature in the other way. And I'm like, wait, what do you think? 0 degrees in England and fog. Yeah. I caught up to the comments. Blinking feels tacky. Oh my gosh, that's scary. You gotta like, how do you survive? What happens if you like your lashes freeze together? I do, Barb. I do. And if you're, I haven't had time to watch all the new seasons right now, which is annoying me because I really wanted. I have about, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 parodies or more. I have 90 Day Fiance parodies, Barb. I have a playlist, a TV and film parody playlist, but I also think I have a 90 Day Fiance parody playlist. Check them out. I do Gino and Jasmine a little bit. I've done Rob and Sophie and a couple other ones. I forget, but I definitely went in for them. I did some good Rob and Sophie ones, I think, at least. I wanted to do the new season really bad, but I ran out of time. I have no time. Doing the Sister Wife stuff is pretty much, it is full-time, and now I have a job too, which is kind of like part-time. I'm going to be full-time, so it's going to be crazy, but I can do it. Guys, I want to toot my own horn. I started YouTube about 5 years ago, right when the COVID shutdown started, so it's not quite 5 years yet, I don't think, but I started my channel then, and I have never skipped a week in posting. Never. And I'm obsessive. I don't skip things. I don't quit. And I edit and do stuff every single day. And even if I'm just replying to comments, I edit and do stuff every single day. I have over 800, I almost have 900 videos on my channel. Think about that. So if you're ever curious, I have videos that are not parodies, not Sister Wives, not 90 Day Fiance. It means a lot to me that people can find their way to those too, because there are things that I wrote and they're just from my imagination and not even on the green screen usually. So yeah, editing is brutal. All right, I'm going to wind this up in a bit. Yeah, Florida snow is pretty rare. Although I guess if you're in the Pensacola, maybe it's a little bit less rare. I don't know. I have family down in on the West Coast, mid state, but of Florida, and I don't think they've ever gotten snow there. But it's very cold too. Ohio's outside freezing because her dog. Good for you to take it out though. You got to take your doggy out. I'm happy, Margot. I'm happy to assist in that. From those surgeries have wrecked them, Victoria. Yeah. No, I do think about you, and Mona was thinking about you and Marie specifically because you guys have like a nice little chit chat going on. Not only you guys actually, but I know like because you both had asked about her, and I told her, I let her know, and I sent her a brief message, and she, I think it really touched her that you guys were thinking about her, and she sent her love to everybody, and she sent her love to the chat, the whole chat. Hopefully she'll be back soon. Hopefully. Yeah, please check everything out, guys, if you have a chance. I hope your eyes can get better. Do you have a hope that they're going to get any better? Your dog's paws freeze. I never thought about that. And then there's the issue of the dogs getting the rock salt or the salt in their paws. I know that's bad. I never had a dog yet, but I want one. Toot the horn! I'm so excited about having so much. Okay, last thing before I go. Local art. Give us an update on the baby Cody, please. You guys, if you don't know, Local Art Witch has been a great supporter and fun, sweet person. She does crafts and does lots of crocheting and other things. I can't say everything, but because I don't know, but she's making a baby crochet doll or knitting or crocheting. And, everyone's going to be lining up to buy them when they're done. I want to hear about it. Give us an update. I'm going to take this phone off of this thing now. Okay, I'm getting serious here. Are you guys still there? Sorry. Okay, the last part of this live, I'm going to be staring down because my eyes are bothering me, and I can't keep doing that to you. Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, please, Ethel. Everybody, like I said, so I used to make just one video a week. I have some Duggars, too, actually. I just kind of scratched the surface on the Duggars. I don't have a lot. I forget. I probably have maybe 5 or 6 of them, and I am going to do more. But it takes a lot of time to make one parody. And I do 2 a week now, and I'm also working on a feature film, so I kind of ran out of time. But I will. There's so much to do. You're gonna ship Baby Brown this weekend? Oh my gosh! It might take me a little. Well, let me know about all that. Tammy, have a great night. Thanks for being here. Tammy, one of my sweetest supporters and kind people. I really appreciate it. Yeah, binge watch. Well, oh, hey, 800, 900 videos. You'll be watching for a year, but it's interesting that I don't get any views on the non-parodies. I'm just grateful that I get views on anything. That green light on the ceiling is the charge light for this red light therapy thing I got. Look kind of weird right there. Okay, sorry guys, I'm a little slow on these. The only reason I'm tooting the horn is it just occurred to me it'll be almost 5 years. And I don't have, I'm very bad at quitting things, which is good and bad, depending. Good night, Timmy. Yeah, I know. I'll tell her again if we speak again, Victoria, that people have been asking, because tough times, you need to stay connected. Sorry guys, I'm just catching up. Yeah, more Duggars need to be done. There was some just Jim Bob and Michelle are funny to me. And then yeah, I did a few of those. Okay, thank you. I still don't think I gave you the full PO box info. I think I just told you, so I forget. But just remind me. The one thing is the PO box is in a town that's about 20, 30 minutes away, and so I probably won't be able to get over there super soon. But I will. If I know I've got something there, I'll make it a priority. Thank you so much for that, local R. I can't wait. I'm gonna post it. I'll post a picture of it for you on my page, and oh my gosh. Oh, now. All right, guys. Once I get through these comments, if there's any other stuff, I think I'm gonna bust off. I've been on about an hour now. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, it's a little, that was local art. That was part of what I got a little bit awkward when I had to touch some of the stuff with Josh, and I don't really know. I'm not going to dig into what really happened there. I just know that it seemed really bad, and I did do a couple little suggestive jokes where it was like, because the way they treat Josh when he was a kid was like he was like the saint. You know, they're like, he's going to be the Pope, I think they said, was kind of like the joke. And then, hey, Amber, thanks for stopping by. I'm just about to go off. Amber, thank you so much for stopping by. I love when new people stop by. Oh, I'm going to love him. Just the fact that you did it. I'm going to love it. I will. Amber, I have some 90-day ones, but I kind of like ran out of steam because like I said, I've been so busy with everything and I got this new job. All right, guys, I am going to wind this down. Yeah, at the time. And then just tell me, I'm just going to blurt it out and say it. He had children's pornography. Was that what happened? Or was that proven? I heard that. Thank you so much, Amber. I think that's what I heard. I could be wrong. So don't take me at my word. Bye, Barb. Thanks for stopping by. It was good to chat. And Amber, everybody. CSAM. I'll look that up. I don't know what that is, but I'll figure it out. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. You're awesome. Thanks for making this a fun live for me and being here and supporting and everything like that. I can't wait to share the new parody. It'll probably take me about 1 or 2 more days and I'll get it out maybe. Bye, Monica. Ethel, thank you guys so much. Seriously, this has been a very good live. I had a lot of people that stayed the whole time and hung out. It was a little long. Sorry if it was a little long and boring in my ADD. He had a video. Sorry, I got a FBA thought was oh my gosh, jeez. Sorry for my finger. How an amateur. Oh, my hand blocking the lens. I'm an idiot. Okay. I like Hangouts too. I'm so glad I had time to do this week. So I don't know if I'll be able to every week with this new gig, but here I am, guys. Thank you again so much. Have an awesome night. Stay warm and be creative, be kind, have fun, yada, yada, yada. Thanks again, guys. You're awesome.